To move to Colorado or not to move to Colorado? That is the question today. Should I move to Colorado? I don't know, but let's chat about it and find out. Hey there, it's Hayley Bartlett, your Aussie agent. And today we're talking about, should I move to Colorado? So this is a question that does get asked a lot, especially since our main city, Denver, has seen a boom. A lot of people have looked to Colorado as a good place to move with their family. So today we are tackling, should I move to Colorado? Now, affordability is often an issue that comes up with Colorado, especially if you are moving from a cheaper state in the Midwest, or those southern areas. It can be a bit of sticker shock when you move to Colorado. But there are some affordable areas. One of the most affordable areas is Federal Heights. That is very close to Denver. It's not always people's top choice of a place to live, but if you're looking to move to Colorado and get a start, then it could be somewhere to look into. The other places that are more affordable are outside of the Denver area, and usually out on the plains or much further away from a major city. So some of those places are Lamar, Fort Morgan, and Pueblo. And I hope I said that. We have some places and names in Colorado that can be really tricky to say, and people get really pedantic about how you say them. Pueblo is probably one of those ones, so I hope I said it right. Weather in Colorado can vary depending on where you live. If you are living up in the mountains, then of course you are going to get longer winters. It's going to be more snow and it's going to be colder. It's also going to be much cooler in the summer months. So down here yesterday it was 100 degrees. Up in the mountains it was around 75. So you can see that difference. Now if you're living out on the plains closer to, let's say, Kansas or Nebraska, then you are going to get stronger storms. It's usually warmer out there than it is further, closer to the mountains. You do see a lot more hail. You see a lot more tornado activity out there than you would on the Front Range. So the Front Range, just below the mountains there and before you get out to the plains, the weather is pretty mild. We do get storms, we do get hail, we do get snow in winter, but not as much as we see up in the mountains there. And we do get some hot summer days, but generally the weather is great. So it depends where you're going to live. If you're going to live in the mountains, if you're going to live on the plains, if you're going to live just below the mountains, closer to Denver, if you're going to live out closer to Utah, then the weather's going to change. So it's always good to kind of zone in on what areas you want to live in and then check out the weather for those areas. Now, when it comes to crime rates, oh my gosh, there's different stories everywhere. I see Denver as the 4th highest crime problem in America, and then I see another report that says Denver's really pretty good compared to other places. We just saw a new report where the top 3 safest cities in Colorado were Firestone in Weld County, Louisville in Boulder County, and Frederick in Weld County. So that's something you may want to consider when you're moving to Colorado, is to look at crime rates and to look at where the safest places to live would be. You also want to look at where the major work areas are. So it might be Denver, it might be Fort Collins, it might be Colorado Springs. Depending on your job, you'll need to look at the job opportunities in each area to see what a good fit for you would be. Basically, living in Colorado is wonderful. I will tell you, now that I've gone over those kind of things, I love living here. I love the opportunities we have. I live close to Denver, but I love that we can travel for a few hours and be up in the mountains and be in a totally different environment, has a totally different feel. and you can take great road trips all over the state. You don't even need to leave the state. You could have vacations for years just within Colorado. The weather is pretty great compared to, I lived in St. Louis before, so compared to that, the weather is pretty great here in Colorado. The people are great. Now, Denver has seen a boom in the past 5 years, so it is more expensive. There are a lot more people here than there used to be, but that's also brought other economical advantages to the area. If you are thinking of moving to Colorado and specifically Denver, I have a Denver relocation guide that I would love to give you. You can see the link below and click on it, put your details in, and I'll send that relocation guide to you. All right, guys, hope you're having a fabulous day, and I hope that helped a little answering the question, should I move to Colorado? See you later.